Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do some driver shaft testing. We're going to test the Fujikura Ventus, the Accra TZ series, and the Project X Hzrdus smoke green. We're going to get some video of a few shots, some Trackman data, and kind of go over how they feel, how they perform, stuff like that. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow us for more good stuff. I'm going to start the video off. I finally got out of the shop to go play some golf yesterday, so we're going to get some video of that, and then we'll go into the interview. Here we go. We're just out here vaping it up on the golf course. Y'all ready? You don't know about that? You don't know about that vape life? Today we've got Steve Carney in here. We're going to do some driver shaft reviews. We're going to review the Fujikura Ventus, the Accra TZ series, and the Project X Hzrdus smoke green. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your skill level, about your game. So how long you been playing?
So my name's Stephen Carney. I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I started playing when I was 12, 13 years old and played in high school. Went on to play in college and then took my talents to the professional level, playing on the PGA Tour Canada and the PGA Tour Latin America for about 5 years. So nowadays I'm hitting the Ping G400 with
He's got the Matrix OZIC TP HDE. This is the Tiger Woods shaft. He's playing a 70X. So we're going to start off with some baseline shots with his driver, and then we're going to move on to the Ventus first. Alright, now that we've got a baseline established, Steve's going to hit a Callaway Epic Flash Sub-Zero 9 degrees set on all standard with a Fujikura Ventus 6X in it. Alright, so now that we have a couple good swings with the Ventus in, what do you think about it? How's it feel compared to your TP7 HDE?
You know what, this one, it feels good. I like that it has a little more flex near the tip.
So it feels a little more active?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I feel like I can create a little more leverage through the hit, and I like how it comes off high and with low spin.
Okay. Do you feel like you can kind of find the middle of the face a little bit better with it?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's what it was designed for. So the Fujikura Ventus is designed with Velo core on the tip, which is supposed to help increase your smash factor. So it's supposed to help you hit the center of the face more consistently, more center, more often. So now we're going to have Steve hit the Accra TZ5 65 M5. So what this shaft is designed for, this is basically a better feeling Accra Tour Z for people that have played it. It's going to be a low launch, low spin shaft, just a better feeling version, updated version with better materials of the Accra Tour Z. Now that you've hit the TZ5 a few times, give us your thoughts on it. Tell us kind of what you think. How's this feel compared to the Ventus and compared to your OZIC?
This feels very similar to what I play, the OZIC, and then it feels more tip stiff than the Ventus, and I really connected on a few of them and they went a long way, but I didn't quite feel as consistent with this one.
Yeah, I don't feel like your dispersion was as good with this shaft. For you, your dispersion wasn't as good. You did get the longest ball probably by about 10 or 15 yards with that current setup right there. So it feels a lot stiffer than the Ventus. Now the Ventus, it felt whippier in the tip, right? But it didn't feel like it could get out of control at all at any point, right?
No.
No, you just had more feel at the tip section with it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Felt like I could control it, and it offered a little bit more flexibility.
Feel. Okay, cool.
Something that I look for when I'm looking for a different shaft or different flow.
All right, well, let's move on. So we're going to move on to the Accra TZ6 in a 65 M5 flex as well. So this is just like the previous TZ5. It's supposed to be an updated version of the Tour Z series with better feel, better materials. The TZ6, specifically in the M4 and M5 flexes, they act as a mid to high launching driver shaft that controls spin still, and it adds power with a more active tip section. So let's get some shots and get some thoughts from Steve here. So now we're going to get some thoughts on the TZ6. So how did this feel in comparison to the last two shafts?
So it felt a little more, it felt stiffer than the Ventus, but it still had more flexibility in the tip than the last
Than the TZ5?
Than the TZ5. And on the solid hits, it felt great. It flew a little bit higher.
And spun more.
Launched a little higher and spun more, so it offered more control in those regards. But it didn't go quite as long as the TZ5.
So this, you feel like this would probably be like a better shaft for you, maybe up in the mountains or up at altitude or something?
Absolutely.
Cool. Now we're going to go over the Hzrdus Smoke Green 66.5 TX. So this is a super low launch, super low spin. Supposed to be one of the stiffest shafts they made. Counterbalance. So let's let Steve hit it a few times and get some thoughts from him. All right, now that you've hit the Hzrdus Smoke Green 66.5 TX, kind of give us a little bit of your thoughts on the shaft. How'd it feel compared to the other ones? Let me know what you think here real quick.
You know what, this one was my favorite one so far. It felt great and it looks cool. Felt like I could just go after it all the way and got
as hard as you want.
Yeah, and it didn't really turn over on me, and it flew straight every time. Got the longest ball with this one. It's stiff, but I would say the TZ5 is a little more tip stiff. This would be more similar to the 6, but not quite as much flexibility as the Ventus.
So this is going to be not quite the TZ5, but not quite the TZ6, somewhere in between, with the Ventus feeling the most flexible in the tip, correct?
Yeah, but this one I was also getting a lower launch and lower spin than the TZ5, which even felt stiffer.
Definitely. So with this Hzrdus Smoke Green, I have to go back and look at the Trackman data, but I don't think he hit a ball over 100 feet in the air. With the TZ6, he was getting up to 140 feet in the air. So that's 40 feet of difference. That's pretty significant. So this is something you feel like you could put in play, maybe with a little bit of testing, maybe take the place of the TP7?
This would be great here in Oklahoma, Florida, anywhere where you need that penetrating ball flight and get your rollout, help you find those fairways and get that extra distance, go after those par 5s, those long par 4s.
All right, cool. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I want to thank Steve for coming in and helping us get some footage here. So make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel. We'll keep bringing you more good content. Thank you.